Okay, Brian returned to the Providence Stadium, albeit in Toronto gear, but happy to be back here.
Absolutely, it's been many a happy year. Probably more years than your age, actually. It's that bad for me, but I love this place. It's a fabulously iconic club, and the stadium itself. Dreams have been made and broken here. It's a fabulous place.
So it's great for you to return here, but also now in this partnership that you got with Toronto Wolfpack and the Bradford Bulls. How do you see that panning out over the next few years?
Well, hopefully it will grow. It starts with a dual registration, and we've announced the Transatlantic Cup. So clearly the return fixtures in Toronto, which is a bit of a travel for the Bulls next year. First hit out's Friday night. It's going to be exciting in itself, so the Bulls fans should rock up to that one. We've got a decent squad together, and the Bulls have too, and we're very, very competitive with John Keir. But I think a couple of things attracted ourselves to trying to partner with such a good club. Is the relationship with John Keir helps, and Andrew Chalmers. We understand that we need to learn things as well as we're going up the divisions, and maybe learn a few things that you shouldn't be doing too. But the dual registration offers us the opportunity to swap players within the club, both ways, I might add. And I'm reminded that Bradford still have a fabulous academy under John Bastian that we should be trying to replicate at some stage in our Toronto life. We're 18 months, 2 years into an existence of a club that's been in existence for over 100 years. With all those learnings, it'd be foolish to think that we can't benefit in both ways.
So you mentioned it's going to benefit both ways. It's also on and off field as well, sharing marketing and coaching experiences and all sorts.
Absolutely. It's important as we grow, and we're very embryonic and we're very young. We have 10,000 fans in Canada that are bonkers about the game, so it's important that we grow it properly. The commerce that can be achieved between both clubs, it might be a 5-hour flight across the pond, but boy, there are some big businesses who I know will embrace our game, and so that brings a whole lot more opportunities. But primarily my relationship with the club and with John Keir and moving forward, I think it's a true benefit to both. 1 + 1 = 3 in this case.
And then you've mentioned at the press conference earlier that you went to see the Bradford Bulls against Dewsbury yesterday. What have you thought of them during this pre-season campaign so far?
Well, I only saw them yesterday, so what I thought of them yesterday was the fact that they've got a pretty decent set of young kids as well to complement their first team squad. I understand there'll be 6 or 7 players added to that team, and puts them in great stead for this, what is a tough competition, this League One. It's no gimme by anywhere. And I reminded another journalist over there the fact that it's a marathon, not a sprint. So make sure that don't hinge everything on the start of the year. It's about picking up and improving and knocking teams off. But there's some tough challenges for the Bulls next year, as there are for us. So the benefits for both clubs are that we can talk and we can interlink and we can make sure that everybody's ready for everything.
And then looking ahead of this game that we've got this Friday at the Providence Stadium, no doubt.
Bashathon, seriously, of all the pre-season friendlies, we're a good team. Toronto Wolfpack is our first hit out, so that element of rust that both teams will have had. I understand John wants to put his best team out. We're clearly putting all the players that we've got out, which means we've had a few injuries at the moment, so there'll be 21 top-class players coming, and I just think could be a great occasion if the Bulls fans rock up.
And then recent Bradford Bulls signing Greg McNally. Hopefully, potential opponent there for Fridays. Looking forward to getting up against him.
Yeah, I'm sure. Absolutely. Anybody worth their salt wants to play up against the best and the best players, and include Greg McNally in this. It's a fabulous signing for the Bulls. He'll be a bit rusty like everybody else is. He hasn't played for a while, but the more quality, the more fans get excited. We've got some really cracking players out on display on Friday, so it's important people rock up.